Hello, everybody. My name is Lucas. In November 2020, my brother Mateo contracted COVID-19 like so many of us did. But unlike most of us, he hasn't yet recovered. Mateo is now what is known as a COVID long hauler, a title given to those whose COVID symptoms last more than 3 months. So, yeah. In all this time, he's been documenting his ups, downs, victories, and setbacks through journals, medical records, and love letters to you, the listener. And if he's come to one conclusion, it is that COVID is stupid. Mateo has always had a way of looking at the world that I have tried to emulate. As a kid, it was his weird and, let's call it, zany way of doing everything. His funky wardrobe, the weird rituals he had with his friends, his mix of teenage angst and never gonna grow up obstinance towards the status quo. And now, these many years later, I find myself wowed by his outlook again. Only now, it's not rooted in his encyclopedic knowledge of Star Wars or the maniacally intricate characters he builds for his many role-playing campaigns, or his mercurial relationship with the family. Actually, I take that back. Everything he does is rooted in Star Wars, imagination, and family. Without his unique tapestry of creativity, I don't know that he would have the wide-scoped lens through which to view and contextualize his present day, or made so many knick-knack holders out of old cargo shorts and jeans. I've got one hanging in my car. I don't know that he would know what a hero is without having learned from Han Solo and Luke Skywalker. And as for family, Mateo has been the most dedicated family man I've ever known since the moment he started his. His wife and daughter, my sister-in-law and niece, have been a guiding light for him ever since they came into his life. Since I was in middle school. Since before COVID. And all through it, as you'll hear in this letter from Mateo, entitled 1000th Day, Mateo's positivity and resolve are something to behold. Even confusing to me at times, as hard as I try. But hey, do or do not, there is no try. And safe to say, Mateo is doing. Here's 1000th Day.
Hello to all my long-hauling friends. Today is my 1000th day as a member of this awful, no good, horrible, very bad club. And I'm taking a moment to reflect upon what's changed about my life in this time. But lest I be misunderstood, I am not here to mourn and lament the many losses I've experienced. Hell no. We've all heard and told that story enough. Today, I'm referring to all the things I have, all the things I can, and all the things I am. COVID did its best, but failed to end my life. Fuck you, COVID, you big dummy head face. Even on my weakest of days, on my sickest of days, my tiredest, my loneliest, my hardest, my worstest, I survived. And I continue to survive. Every morning I wake up is another chance for me to do everything my body and mind will allow to get stronger, faster, and smarter. And I have to pay attention, because if I do too much, I go backwards. But if I don't do enough, I'll never go forwards. There's so much about these past 1000 days that I can't control. But I can control 1. My attitude. 2. My dedication. Yeah, it's a short list, I know. Some days I'm reminded of exactly how short that list truly is. But if I focus on these 2 things, if I channel all my precious spoons into these 2 very finite controllables, I can earn the right to do it all again tomorrow. I can still be a present father and a loving husband. I can still contribute to the household and be part of my dynamic family's family dynamic. I can drop laundry down the chute where it will lay in wait until I'm strong enough to show the stairs who's boss. I can wash, I can dry, I can even unload and drag it to the living room to fold. Someone else has to carry the basket back up the stairs, but I've given the gift that I have to give. I have time. Time to spend on things that save my family time. Time to show my family that I'm still here for them. Time to sit on the couch with my daughter and listen to Taylor Swift albums. Time to listen to explanations of what makes these Taylor's versions. Time to hear all about the love triangle in the folklore album. Time to let kiddo know that the things that are important to her are important to me. And time to let her see that life is about what we do have and can do. Today, I am so much smarter than I was. I can listen to audiobooks. These days, I've graduated to books that I've never heard before. I can listen for far longer than I used to could, and I can even listen while also working on crafts, word finds, or other whatnots that require my limited brain spoons. I can stop and correct myself when my brain uses the wrong word. Sometimes. I can find my way back to my thoughts when my mind goes blank mid-sentence. Also sometimes. And I can shrug my shoulders and say, I don't remember that, but I believe you, when I'm told about something that I've been told about before, but retain no memory of experiencing. Today, I am so much stronger than I was. I can roll my wheelchair to the top of the previously inaccessible hill in the park to catch Pokemon, and when I'm done, I can roll back down at top speed to feel like I'm running. Oh, side note, while I can do this, Wifey would prefer that I don't do this. Our little secret, okay? Now, early on this recovery road, I was lifting soup cans because my 2-pound weights were too heavy. Now, I lift gallons of water every morning and every night. That's over 7 pounds because I'm so strong. I can make it up the stairs. I can shower by myself. I can drive kiddo to school. I can ask wifey about her day and often remember the answer. And I can make a low-inflammatory vegan carrot cake with maple cashew frosting because I can eat all of the ingredients. So that's exactly what I did. I made a cake to celebrate this list of everything I do have and can do. To all my long-hauling friends out there who I love so much, there is so much that you can still do. It looks very different than it did yesterday, but it also looks very different than it will tomorrow. So stick with it every day. I know it sucks. I know it's hard. I know you're tired, but I know you can do it. I believe in me, and I believe in you. And if that's not enough, cake. I see you all. I hear you all. I love you all. I would hug you all if I could. Strength and health. COVID is stupid.
And there you have it. I hope you may now have some insight where there wasn't any before, some awareness where you may have been previously unaware, or simply some encouragement if that's what you needed. If you have any questions or comments for Mateo or myself, email us at covidisstupid2020@gmail.com, and that's stupid with a double O, not a U. Our YouTube page, COVID is Stupid, will be up soon, and stay tuned for what's next from my big brother, because we'll be keeping at it as long as COVID is stupid. See you soon.